This is question number 13 in the June 2014 calculator paper. So we have this expression, minus 5 is less than y, is less than or equal to 0. Y is an integer. Write down, so there we've got that statement again, write down all the possible values of y. Now, we need to be very familiar with this, and you shouldn't have any problem with it at all. What I encourage people to do is to write down all the whole numbers. So remember, integer stands for whole number. And we want to write down all the whole numbers from minus 5 to 0. So I'm going to write minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, and 0. There's a line under here, so y is less than or equal to 0, so I'm going to include 0, but there isn't a line under this one, so that means that y is not equal to minus 5. So all these numbers here are what it could be, and that's what I'm going to write in the answer space. Minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, and 0. Make sure you can do this. Make sure the answers are pretty straightforward, right? And you understand that n is a whole number, so y is a whole number, and you can be able to get full marks in a question of this type. Pretty common this is. Let's look at part B. In part B, it simply says to solve this expression. We've got an expression 6 brackets x minus 2 close brackets is greater than 15. So we need to solve that. Now, one of the things that you need to make sure you're aware of is at the end of this question, if you were just asked to solve and that said equals, you'd have x equals, but because it doesn't say equals, it says greater than. At the end of this question, I'm going to have x is greater than a certain value. And let's multiply out the brackets first of all. You'll pick up a mark for that. 6x minus 12 is greater than 15. I need to get rid of the minus 12. The opposite of minus 12 is add 12. So I'll get 6x is greater than 15. Add 12 is 27. And I need to get rid of the 6, which 6x means 6 times x. The opposite of times in by 6 is to divide by 6. So x is greater than, and so let's work that out. 27 divided by 6 gives us 9 over 2. If I just look at what that is as a decimal, it's 4.5. So 4.5. So in my answer space, I'm going to write x is greater than 4.5. Do not write x is equal to 4.5. You will lose a mark for that. This is a pretty straightforward question. A lot of you can do this with great ease, but the inequality sometimes causes problems. Make sure you get full marks in it. Make sure you always put the inequality in.